Welcome back. Despite being one of the most significant economies in Africa with an unprecedented growth rate, Nigeria continues to face challenges in terms of providing healthy, hygienic and quality options to the masses. Research on the Nigerian consumption patterns reveal that prevalent use of cooking oil, 70% of which is unbranded. Unbranded oil is carried in several containers, some of them dirty, and kegs, and sold in small polythene bags and reused bottles. This provides many avenues for adulteration with deadly chemicals and chances of contamination with germs and insects. Studies show that 1 in every 5 Nigerians suffers from heart-related problems. About 10 million Nigerians are obese. Statistics cut a sorry figure when it comes to health status across the nation. Our very existence is to provide Nigerians with a healthy, or existence of government or leadership to provide a healthy and safe environment for people to live. But let's cut down all the grammar and ask, what's with unbranded oil? Why do we even have it all over the place? And then what's the alternative? And to help us look at this, we have a senior lecturer of Federal University of Ekiti State, and the president of the Nutrition Society of Nigeria, Dr. Bartholomew Bry. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So, what's this thing about oil, and what differentiates the branded and the unbranded? I mean, I can get oil. So let's talk oil first.
Well, thank you very much. Oil is part of our normal food because it's still part of the nutrient that the body needs. You have protein, you have carbohydrates. The next group is oil, and fats together we call lipids. And it's very essential because not only is it a store for energy, but it's also very important in providing cushioning effect at our joints. Not only that, it is by means of which fat-soluble vitamins are moved around the body, like vitamin A. For it to move from point to point in the body, you require lipids. So oil is very, very essential in our diet. That is the truth about oil.
Okay, so what's this one about branded and unbranded oils? What makes them different?
The difference between branded and unbranded oils is, if you see a branded oil, there's a name and you can trace it. The unbranded, they come without labels. You can never tell which source they are from.
But they're all, sorry, Lara, they are all products. Are they not all made from the same products?
They are made from the same products, but you know, in production, a lot of things are very important. Apart from the content, you also have to look at the hygiene, the sanitation. The unbranded oil, you can never tell. The equipment they use in manufacturing them, were they in their best hygienic conditions? Or maybe they had some germs or unwanted chemicals. Because at the end of the day, we find out that some of these unbranded oils, if not all of them, have contaminants. And these contaminants can be biological, they can be chemical. So that makes them dangerous for consumption. But the branded types, you know, they must have gone through the regulatory process. NAFDAC is involved, SON is involved. They go through the process and monitoring is ongoing periodically. So you are sure what you are consuming.
Now let me ask you a question which many people have asked, and I don't think they've found an answer to it. Growing up, we only knew groundnut oil. As we grew older, vegetable oil now came into our lives. From which vegetable does vegetable oil come?
Thank you very much. Even the groundnut oil is classified as vegetable oil. You have a sunflower as also a source of vegetable oil. You have soya source of
yes.
And then you have cotton seeds as source of safflower.
Now,
so
you're going to classify all this for us as we go along. No, they're all vegetable oil, but how good are they for the body?
Like I told you, oil is needed in the body. But the truth is that there's a level to which we should have fats present in our system. Because the major concern when it comes to oil consumption is the issue of cholesterol levels. Our bodies naturally manufacture cholesterol. 75% of the cholesterol we have in our body is manufactured right inside our body. The remaining 25% comes from the food we eat, particularly these lipids, fats and oil foods. So it's very clear that oil is important in the body, but for the point of nutrition, we don't encourage too much consumption of oil. In fact, if you look at the food pyramid, only a small fraction is allocated to stuff like oil and sugar because of the health implications.
Okay. We have seen some containers that tell us that the vegetable oil in this container is bleached palm oil.
Yeah.
What is bleached palm oil and how good or how bad is it for the body?
In producing vegetable oil from palm oil, it has to be bleached because of the natural color of the palm oil.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what led to that in our environment now, people going for that is because people feel that your palm oil is messy when you use it and all that. But in the factory, they have a process. They take the oil through to remove the reddish color and to render it the way you see it. So it's not something, it's not just by frying.
Okay.
There's a process they go through, and then to remove the color and then deodorize it and make it vegetable.
So is bleached palm oil as good as groundnut oil for your body?
They all serve similar purpose.
As they say, same difference.
Same difference. But
really?
the palm oil you get, sorry, the vegetable oil you get from your bleached palm oil is different from that of groundnut oil. Groundnut oil is just as it is. The oil is extracted
from the groundnuts. Yes.
Same thing applies to your soya bean. But the only thing is that to be able to have the kind of color and taste, you know, what people look at is organoleptic properties. That's what we call it in food technology. But they consider it, through research, the food technology say, oh, well, we can bleach this and then it serves the purpose of a vegetable oil. So this red palm oil we have.
This matter of oil, you've talked about how oil is very important to our everyday lives, walking our joints and all of that. But that matter of contamination, adulteration, how is your society, as the Nutrition Society of Nigeria, how is it tackling this? Is it something that your society can handle?
Well, the issue of contamination. First, let's understand what we mean by oil being contaminated. For instance, you go to the market, you see all sorts of bottles. You don't know where they were picked from. And they recycle them, they use them every day. So chances are that there may be what we call biological contaminants, mainly in the form of bacteria and fungi. And in places, research has shown that the bacteria, some of them are pathogenic. And then the bacteria, sorry, the fungi, the molds, they can grow in the oil. They bring out their spores and they continue to produce. In that case, the oil will deteriorate because there will be chemical reactions in the process. And that will lead to what we call the acidity of oil. You know, when you keep oil for a long time, the taste will also change. The oil becomes acid because oxidation has taken place, it becomes bitter, and then it becomes